Good morning, neighbors. It is Friday, February 20th, 2026, and you are tuned in to the Murphy Morning Show. I am Sara, your friendly voice here in the mountains, keeping you company as you start your day in and around Murphy, North Carolina. Grab that first cup of coffee, take a deep breath, and let us catch up on what is happening around our hometown. Let us begin with local news from right here in Murphy and our nearby communities. Cherokee County leaders have a busy day on tap, with a special called meeting of the Cherokee County Board of Commissioners scheduled for this evening at the county offices on Peachtree Street in downtown Murphy, where they are expected to work through budget and operations items that affect services all across the county. That meeting is a good reminder that if you have concerns or ideas about roads, emergency services, or local programs, this is the group that helps shape those decisions. So keep an eye on their agendas and minutes as they come out in the days ahead. Meanwhile, over in Andrews, folks are still talking about the massive fire at the Andrews Valley Poultry Farm along Taylor's Creek Road last month, where an industrial chicken house burned overnight and crews from across Cherokee County spent roughly 6 hours battling the flames. Fire officials said there were tens of thousands of chickens inside that building, and that while no workers were hurt, the structure and flock were a total loss, with damage estimated in the millions of dollars. That event has sparked new conversation about fire protection in rural agricultural areas and just how important it is for our volunteer departments to have the tankers and manpower they need when calls like that come in. Here in Murphy, the arts community continues to bring color and creativity to downtown. At the Murphy Art Center on Peachtree Street, the long-running Murphy Art Xplosion, also known as the Max Project, is still on display with local and regional artists filling the gallery space with paintings, sculpture, and mixed media pieces. It is the kind of show you can pop into on a lunch break or an early evening stroll, and it is a great way to support area artists and maybe even find something special for your home or office. Over at Olive's Porch, just a short walk away, staff and volunteers are gearing up for more community programming, including hands-on craft nights that invite folks of all ages to try something new in a relaxed setting. Looking just a bit farther out on the calendar, county and town staff are already working behind the scenes to prepare for the Spring Festival season in downtown Murphy. The annual Murphy Spring Festival will be back later this year with street vendors, food trucks, live music, and a lively beer and wine garden that stretches along Tennessee Street and Valley River Avenue. If you are a local maker, musician, or small business owner, it is not too early to think about vendor applications and how you might want to be involved, because those festivals are one of the best ways we showcase the heart of this town to visitors and neighbors alike. For families and book lovers, there is also steady activity around our local cultural and literary scene, including programs sponsored by North Carolina Writers Network West, which regularly hosts readings and open mic sessions featuring local poets and storytellers. Those events give mountain writers a chance to share their work and connect with each other, and they are usually open to anyone who wants to listen in or read a short piece. It is another reminder that even on a quiet winter day, there is a lot of creativity bubbling just beneath the surface here in Murphy. Now let us turn to the weather for Murphy for the next 3 days so you can plan your errands, work, and maybe a little porch time. For today, Friday, expect a mild late winter day with morning clouds giving way to more sunshine by the afternoon and a high temperature in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees with only a slight chance of a passing shower early and a light breeze from the west-northwest. Tonight, we will drop back into the mid to upper 40s with mostly clear skies and calm to light winds, making it a comfortable evening if you are out and about. On Saturday, plan on another pleasant day with afternoon highs climbing into the upper 60s, maybe nudging close to 70 again, under a mix of sun and a few clouds and just a low chance of any brief, spotty shower. It should feel comfortable for getting work done outside or heading downtown. Saturday night will be cooler, dipping into the low to mid-40s with mostly clear skies. Then on Sunday, we will see slightly cooler but still comfortable conditions, with highs in the low to mid-60s, a bit more cloud cover, and only a small chance of light showers, mainly later in the day, before settling back into the 40s again Sunday night. And hey, while we are here in the weather corner, this is a perfect time to ask a quick favor. If you enjoy starting your day with the Murphy Morning Show, please take a moment to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and slam that notification bell so you never miss a new episode. If you find value in this show, it would mean the world if you would share the channel with a friend, a neighbor, or a family member who loves our mountains as much as you do. All right, let us move into our community events rundown and talk about some things you can actually go out and enjoy. Later today in downtown Murphy, Olive's Porch on Peachtree Street will be hosting its regular community carving night from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. This free, family-friendly gathering invites adults and older kids to sit down with tools and materials provided and learn to carve whimsical animals and figures in the tradition of the Brasstown carvers, with instructors on hand to help first-timers feel comfortable. If you go, bring a friend, wear something you do not mind getting a little dusty, and remember that minors should have an adult with them. If you feel like a little road trip just across the state line in Blairsville, Georgia, Paradise Hills Winery is offering a mid-afternoon wine tour and tasting today around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Guests can enjoy a guided stroll through the vineyard, sample several local wines, and hear stories about how those wines are made up in the North Georgia mountains. It is a nice option for couples or small groups looking for a relaxed outing, but as always, plan a safe ride home and make sure a designated driver is part of the plan if you will be tasting. Back here at home, downtown Murphy continues to roll through its series of seasonal events, including Second Saturday Shop and Sip gatherings that bring later hours, special offerings, and a festive feel to the shops along the square. Even though the Valentine's edition has already passed for this month, it is a great reminder to mark your calendar for future Second Saturdays, when local merchants often team up for sales, sweet treats, and maybe a glass of something bubbly as you stroll between storefronts. Those evenings are a wonderful way to support small businesses and bump into neighbors you have not seen in a while. As we look to the weeks ahead, keep an eye out for more updates on springtime happenings like the Murphy Spring Festival and other outdoor events that will fill our streets once the weather warms up for good. These gatherings are the heartbeat of our small town, from live music and local food to craft booths and kids' activities, and they only thrive when our community shows up. If you are interested in volunteering, performing, or setting up a booth, watch for announcements from the town and local organizations so you can get involved early. That is going to do it for today's Murphy Morning Show. Thank you for spending a little piece of your Friday morning with me. It is always an honor to ride along as you get ready for work, school, or a quiet day at home. Remember, you can always catch up with us again tomorrow morning for more local news, weather, and events from around Murphy and our mountain neighbors. Until then, stay safe, be kind to one another, and enjoy this beautiful day in the mountains. This is Sara, signing off, and I will talk to you again tomorrow.